I didn't do a very good introduction, but I don't care. Hello. It's Sunday. You know what that means. It means we're playing more Tomb of Annihilation. And yeah. Let me jump into these quick introductions so we can enjoy ourselves thoroughly, emotionally, possibly physically. I don't know yet. First we'll do the person that's dead. We'll do that one first. Adriana, your character's dead, and we don't know who you're playing as next. So,
yep.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to say about that?
I'm dead, and nobody knows what I'm playing next.
Good game. Good game. Good job.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
Yeah. Let's hop over to the person that actually survived the last week's fight, even though he wasn't here. Claude, who are you? Who are you playing as? Etc. Etc.
I am Claude. I am playing as the Kenku Wizard, Sid Steven, and you might be having a hard time hearing me right now.
Actually, no, it's pretty good for once. I'm excited, as I have food in my mouth, because I'm a great DM here. Next, let's go to the person that got a nat 1 on his death fail, on his death saving throw last week. Mike, somehow you survived, even though you rolled a nat 1 on your saving throws there. How does that feel?
It feels like I lived, which is better than I can say about one person in this party.
That is fair. You did do better than one person.
So, Spin Kick X. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitch. I'm playing a lot of World of Warcraft. I will start streaming that soon, now that we've gotten everything fixed again around the house.
Yay!
With any luck, maybe affiliate will be coming. But until then, you can find me here every Sunday. You can find me here every other Wednesday.
Yay!
I have no plan on picking up any other D&D games. Don't ask.
I don't plan on asking you.
I wasn't asking you.
Anyway, for someone that's in all of my fucking D&D games, because she just can't seem to get enough D&D.
I'm not in it on Tuesdays.
Masochist.
Tuesdays don't count because I don't stream that, and it's also with my friends at a round table. Since you do not live in Maryland, you are not privy to it.
Oh, that's fair. I'll give you that.
So yeah, let's hear your spiel.
I'm Cornelia S. I'm here on Twitch. I do things on the internet. Like piss people off. It's quite amusing. And I also piss off this motherfucker with my characters because, let's face it, Negan's a gag character if there ever was one.
See, Negan doesn't piss me off. I find Negan tolerable. We'll go with that. We'll go with tolerable.
Tolerable. I'm a bit caught off guard by that. I'm playing Negan, the Goliath cleric, and fuck it, Negan's an idiot.
And you're currently unconscious.
Negan's an unconscious idiot.
Yeah. Will that consciousness bring Negan to some clarity?
I guess we'll find the fuck out.
I guess we will. So let's do that quick little recap. First and foremost, as one of our characters is dead, as we stated. Tolka, in the waking up first after a night's rest, after failing their initial trek into the shrine of the human and the crocodile at Camp Righteous, Tolka awoke to see not only was one of her party members missing, and thank you, Mr. Meme Quark, for that follow. Yay! But she also realized her pet Triceratops that she stole from someone was also missing. Following footsteps leading north of the camp, alone, because that's what you do. Well, no, she
brought me. She brought Negan.
She woke Negan up, and then continued on without Negan and let Negan catch up.
Yeah.
Was ambushed by a pack of goblins. And in what is probably one one of the lamest ways for a character death, ambushed by goblin. She took a lot of arrows to the face, some scimitars, and what have you, and was eventually brought down to death's door. And sadly, because of the storyline that happens with Tomb of Annihilation, she cannot be brought back to life. All revivify spells fail. Sadly. Cry. So, that's what we're picking up with. The party just barely managed to defeat the goblins. And they are now back, like, kind of where they were situated, like, sleeping, with a dead Tolka.
So it's me and Salida. Not knocked out right now.
That is correct. You and Sleet are the only two that are not currently unconscious. After about an hour, Turris will wake up, and about an hour after that, Negan will wake up.
I'm asking, Salida, help me make sure they're okay.
So, Salida will. She can obviously go over and help Negan and Turris, and she like kneels down on them, and she's already done her medicine checks from while you guys were still in the battle. She looks and goes like, these two they'll be rough for a little while, but they should be all right in the long run. This one, however, and she points over at Tolka's corpse, she says, there's little anyone can do for her now. A proper burial, maybe, but there's nothing we can do for her.
Are you sure?
I'm trying to think. How did she finally? She died by her scimitar, right? That was the last thing that got her, I believe.
Yeah, the Goblin King came down and found her hiding behind the porta potty.
Yeah, 2 scimitars across the torso. Like, yeah. Without going into too much graphic detail, I'm pretty sure Tolka's some of Tolka's innards are now her outards.
It's fucking gross, and I hate you.
Things that
What's wrong with you?
I mean, there's a lot wrong with me, but that is neither here nor there.
Spaghetti and sausage, gotcha.
But yeah, she looks at it, it's like you can see like a not just like a cut, like just an open gash of entrail from Tolka, and she's like, I'm pretty sure I can't just stuff that back in her and everything be okay. I'm not a doctor, Jim.
Damn it, Jim.
I almost got kicked out of an Unmade Gaming one-shot for that shit.
For doing a damn it, Jim?
I said, I'm a doctor, not an engineer, damn it. Because I was playing a doctor.
So yeah, but Salida will look at you and goes like, I can't heal this. Unless if you know ways to put that back together, there's nothing that we can do for her. I feel...
Sida's going to just take a small moment of silence. And after a minute, he's going to break the silence, and he's going to say, well, I can't fix it, but maybe we'll be able to find someone who can at some point. And he's going to try to, as much as possible, like, repackage the organs. So he's just going to try to make it neat. And then he's going to be casting a spell like upper level 3.
All right.
Get the name over there.
Go ahead and drop that spell card for me, please. Gentle repose. Oh, it lasts for 10 days. Wow. And it's a ritual, so I don't know if you can cast it as a ritual. I don't know if wizards.
Yes, I can. Yep.
You can. You have the ritual ability.
Yep.
Cool. So you can do that without using a spell slot. Cool. Pinch of salt, 1 copper piece, place on the corpse's eyes, what's written there for the duration. So, yeah, for this spell, since it does ask for a copper piece, it's just, or 2 copper pieces. If you have copper like on your character sheet, just -2 copper from that, because that's.
Can use Tolka's copper pieces
I mean,
at 5.
we could. We can use 5 copper pieces. Tolka loved throwing 5 copper out at a time.
Yeah, let's do that.
So yes, you could take some of her copper and put it on her eyes, and it's so you touch the corpse that order remains for the duration. This target is protected from decay and cannot become undead. The spell also effectively extends the time limit on raising blah blah blah. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, you package her wounds up the best you can. Roll me a medicine check to see how well you do that. Please. It's not bad. Yeah, you stuff all of her outards back into her innards.
It's fucking disgusting.
You love it. You love it. And
Love's not the word I'd pick.
That's blood sausage.
yeah, you cast a spell on her, and you see like this, like gentle light hover over her, and even though you can obviously still see the wound that is there, I'll say like the obvious smell of death doesn't like permeate as much from her. You can still obviously like, it still has the scent of someone that has been gored and is dead, but it's not as strong. Unless if you're doing anything else, we can jump ahead to when the other 2 wake up. So.
Yeah, that's it for Sid.
Okay, cool. So about an hour later, 2 hours later, Turris and Negan, you slowly come to. Also, Sid, since you've been kind of just sitting around waiting for them to wake up, you can use that and take a short rest so you can get some. You hit die and get some of your hit points back, because I know you're only at 3. Turris can do the same thing because he wakes up before Negan does. Negan, you're SOL unless the people want to wait and take a longer rest after you get up. So, after you guys wake up from consciousness, what do you guys, what's happening as you come from wake up from consciousness?
I got 15 back.
Yay, go you.
Hit dice, short rest?
If everyone is willing to sit around longer after you gain consciousness, yes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Fucking better be, goddamn.
Damn.
Shit hurts.
Alright, so let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's probably about like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning after.
Do I get any spell slots back?
As a wizard, no.
Okay.
You get them back on a long rest.
Okay.
The only people that get their spells back on a short rest are warlocks.
Jerks.
Right. That's why because we only have like 2 spell slots until like level 8, alright?
It's a you problem.
So yeah, you guys are all conscious, taking your break. What are Negan and Turris doing when they wake up and realize Tolka is no more?
I feel bad. I look at her like, she was the other ranger.
That she was.
She was supposed to be the one helping. Instead, she died.
Oh, someone's a little bitter.
If someone could drop salt
Oh,
bits, it'd be
survivors
great.
I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to cheer my own channel.
It just goes to prove melee hunters don't worth a damn.
Ah,
Damn.
shit, boy.
Negan, what are you doing when you wake up? Because you are a cleric, and you wake up and find that you have a player that is. She's dead.
She did. Well, I knew she was dead. She died. I think she died before I passed out, right? Or I knew she was down.
I died as soon as the fog was cast, and I think you were unconscious at that point.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you were unconscious when she died.
Yeah. I was the only one up when she died.
Well,
And Claude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody saw it because I was in the fog. Like the fog cast, and then the goblin shot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
Because even with that disadvantage, he still rolled high enough to hit you. That was some shit. So yeah, Courtney, what are you doing when you realize when you wake up and see Tolka all gored and gutted? What does Negan do?
Negan's surprisingly quiet.
What, isn't Negan always quiet when he's not
Yeah.
yelling?
Yes.
I mean, when he speaks, he's certainly not quiet. He's loud as shit.
That's fair. He is.
But I get up, and you would probably hear the typical groans of pain after waking up from unconsciousness like that.
Mhm.
But as soon as his eyes fall on Tolga, he will immediately get to his feet and go over to her.
Mhm.
Is Salita still standing pretty close by, or is Sid still there too?
I'm pretty sure everyone is near, kind of huddled around,
Mhm.
maybe just for protection, to make sure everyone is, no one dies or gets attacked again while you guys are recovering. So everyone is at least nearby.
Sure. Okay.
And she doesn't have hit die, so I'm just putting her back to. She didn't lose that much health anyway. Go ahead, continue. What were you going to say?
Okay.
Because you asked if Sid was nearby.
Yeah. So I'd make my way over and assess the situation.
Mm-hmm.
She looks pretty dead.
Yeah, she looks very dead. She's, like I said, she's been gored.
She looks mostly dead.
I mean, mostly dead is still probably alive.
Mm.
God damn it, now I want to watch Princess Bride. I hate you, Courtney. I hate you so much.
Oh, you love it. Okay.
That's not the word I was
so-
going for.
Yeah.
I think Salida would probably be over here, and kind of just looking at all the tracks that look away.
So she's meandered off. She's over there looking.
Yeah, I mean, and she's still with 40 feet from you at most, 30 feet, so she's not far.
Okay. So I'd come over and I'm assessing the body. I'll look over the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Dead?
She dead.
Dead but preserved.
Oh wait, never mind. I know exactly what that is. I have that spell.
You have that spell too?
I have gentle repose.
All right.
Cool.
You'd probably recognize the makings of that spell on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I probably still asked anyway.
Okay.
You wanna talk about it, Negan?
Do we have a
I'm
plan?
gonna point at the temple. I'm gonna point in the direction of the temple.
Sid is going to point in the direction of the track prints leading off into whichever direction the track prints of Xerath and Triceratops and all those things as well.
Yeah, I wasn't really privy to the details when you guys went to go fight the goblins. What happened? Why did you go?
Boy!
There was a boy?
No. I'm gonna try to... Like, the Triceratops has, you know, weird, like, ridges and the horns and whatnot. I'm gonna try to do that with my hands in some way. Yeah. No! Boy!
Oh, that's right. The Triceratops was named Boy. Ah, what about?
And I'm gonna, like, motion around and be like, where's Boy?
If you want, since the only person that really investigated like the tracks or anything was Tolka, if you guys would like to roll an investigation check, you guys can. It will be a slightly higher DC, so Courtney's the one that gets it.
I love how I'm the one with a negative intelligence mod, and I owned you both.
I have a -2.
Yeah. No,
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he has a
Don't
negative.
stat.
Oh, nice.
So, you notice,
Mm?
Negan, within all the chaos of, you know, the battle, you also see, like, the initial footprints that were leading out towards to where you guys were battling. You see the Triceratops footprints. You see, like, the smaller footprints that you assume are the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see, like, one larger track that's doesn't look like footsteps, but it looks like something. I want to say it looks like something was dragged, but it looks bigger than what you'd expect, or it looks wider than what you would expect Xeris to have left if he was dragged off. But you don't see footprints see footprints that you think would match with Xeris.
Was our canoe tied to Boy?
Yes, it was. However, whoops, I just messed up my signs. There are 2 canoes that are actually docked at the river that were left here from before.
I would just like to say, if at any point we're going to be going after these individuals, I would make it known to them that I want to kind of hide Tolga underneath one of these canoes.
All right. That can happen. But those are the prints you see. Something that looks like large, like wide drag, Triceratops footprints and goblin footprints.
Okay.
No medium-sized human footprints.
I'm gonna point at the one like big drag mark and be like, Boy!
And yeah, she points out the tracks. You guys can see all the tracks.
I'll point out the tracks, but I'm gonna be drawn specifically to the drag mark because I feel like that's Boy's tail.
Crap, did they drag him out of here? It's a big boy.
Yes, you are.
I say, yes, she was.
Boy was a girl.
2018, don't judge.
Not in Favorite. It's like year 720 in Favorite, all right?
Current year, gotcha.
Here. That's awesome.
Well, so those goblins are just protecting everything once we found everything? Maybe we should follow? I don't know, we really need to regain strength before we do anything.
We're already down an ally. We need our friends.
You're not wrong. The question is, where do you find another person in this place? Maybe the woman knows something.
Temple!
What about the temple?
You just fucking said it.
I think it's a mistake to go back in there right now, Negan. We couldn't handle it +1.
It's true, we're not the smartest people in the world. Well, the smart one died, so...
I mean, the smart one's still with you, because the smart one is the bird that's talking to you.
Talking bird, shit, good point. Alright. I hate to say it, but I agree with Sid on this one. We do need to relax. We do need to find another person. But again, leads us back to the problem. Where do we find another person?
Well, we need Terrace back.
Holy
Boy.
shit, I forgot all about him.
Boy.
Wait, are they the only two missing?
Mhm.
And Axby,
Yeah.
our new friend, Steven Zid. Don't forget.
Shit.
They took,
I forgot about that. Yeah, they took the axe beak too.
they took
Yeah, they
the
did.
walking fried chicken?
They took the walking fried chicken.
Damn it.
So yeah, I forgot that the axe beak is missing as well. My bad.
Alright, Sid, you're the smart one. What do you think we should do?
Oh. Ask Salita.
That's like asking the DM where to go next. I'm not answering that question.
Well, I'm asking Salita if is it safe to go and out and follow these tracks? What is this direction safe-ish?
Well, the tracks lead up to the technically towards the southeast, which goes deeper into the jungle. And her answer would be that the jungle is never safe, no matter how many people we have. However, if we're following tracks, just know there's going to be something waiting for us at the end of those tracks. They don't lead to nothing.
Well, I think that our goal right now should be to meet up with friends down at Camp Vengeance. These seem to be headed south. We follow these. If there's no results, we head on to... We come back here, get a canoe, and head on off to the camp. That's my idea.
Alright. What about... Okay, so that's an option. I mean, I'm letting you guys decide. I'm not going to jump in with any suggestions.
I want to know what's in this temple too, Negan, but we need to regroup. Maybe come back.
Come back.
Good comeback,
Fine.
Negan.
So, are you guys
GG, Mike.
are you guys following the tracks then?
Yeah,
I
I'd say follow the tracks out maybe like just for a little while to see how deep they go. If it gets to be a little bit too much, start kind of like what time is it right now?
It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I would say like enough to like go out and be able to come back if we need to set up a tent.
So within the same, like, be able to come back in the same day?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm waiting for the part, my world map to load up so I can see what's, like, the terrain. Give me a second. Okay. Cool. Well, if you guys are following the footprints or following the tracks, I need whoever's leading this charge to roll me a survival check.
I also would like to invoke the hiding Tulpa.
Yeah, you wanted to hide her, like, and you said under one of the canoes or in one of the tents?
Just maybe, I don't know, somewhere where we think is safest.
I have an idea, but you're not gonna like it.
What are you thinking?
Well, they have toilets that are unused.
There are porta potties that are literally just holes. They're like, it's a porta potty that you go in there and it's just a little seat and a giant, like, 6-foot hole.
I never said it was a good idea.
I was thinking, and I don't like this idea any more than that, the pit inside the tomb, but we don't have a triceratops to lower her down into it is the only problem. How do we get her down to there?
We
I'm
have
gonna
a Negan.
I'm gonna pick her up, walk up the steps, and just before the edge of the pit, I'm gonna put her down.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
How far of a drop is that?
20 feet.
Yeah.
But there's spikes and shit down there too.
No, it was no spikes. It's just a 20-foot drop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was no spikes.
Okay.
It was all bludgeoning damage.
I remember that differently. Okay.
Her innards already became outards and innards once. I don't think we want to do that again.
I mean, it's up to you
I like-
guys.
Check my stuff. Is there a rope in the explorer's pack?
I'm pretty sure almost.
There is, but there's already a rope there.
Yeah, there's our. Well, the rope was attached to Boy.
Yeah.
Right. So that's all gone.
I'll take the rope out of my pack
I
and
say,
tie it to her.
The Dungeoneer, the Explorers, and I think there's one other pack. Like all of them come with rope. I think the only ones that don't are like the Religion kid.
Yeah. I'll lower her down.
All right. I want you to roll something to see how well you do. I just don't know what I want you to roll yet, because I need to look at the character sheets so I can figure out which one makes the most sense.
Athletics?
No.
Or just straight strength? Yeah.
No, because this is probably because it's weird. Because it'd be probably like a mixture of like strength and dexterity. Because you got to be able to lower her without. Because those two copper pieces in her eyes have to stay there.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a thing.
Otherwise, the spell is negated.
So what? Athletics with sleight of
Oh.
hand?
Oh, well then, fuck it. Let's not even put her in the pit. Let's just leave her right here.
Right next to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't we want to make it a little discreet, a little hidden?
I mean, if they see a dead body, they're not going in there. Deterrent.
I can make a slight suggestion. Down on the south part of the map, the ruined shrine, part of that still has a roof. You could probably put her inside there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because I know one of you actually went down to the shrine. I think it was her that went down to the shrine.
It was her.
I don't know. Almost lost my... Cool. So yeah, you guys can keep her in there.
Dumbass.
Fuck off. You guys can keep her in there. And continue or begin following the footprints. The tracks.
Okay.
Cool.
Dope.
Someone 16 hit points, 14 hit points, and 9.
Mhm.
Your max is only 14?
I
nat one both of the levels we've gained.
Oh.
She did. I remember.
Oh. Maybe next time
I
you might
nat
want to...
one on hit points both of the levels we
Maybe
gained.
next time you might want to take the average.
You didn't let us.
That's right, I didn't. That's right.
Yeah, you told us we couldn't. We
That's
had to
right.
roll.
This module, I said you have to. That's me.
Oh, yeah, you said we had to choose. So if you rolled, then you had to take what you rolled, or you could take the average. And so the last level that we gained, I was like, surely that's not going to happen again.
And it did.
Never
And
call me
it
Shirley.
fucking did.
All right. So yeah, whoever's leading this charge of following the tracks, roll me survival, please.
I would assume that's me.
Probably.
Probably. That's a 14.
They have a higher wisdom than me.
14.
I do.
Okay.
Cool. I need a jungle map. Not the one with all the fucking. Hey, look, there's my You guys don't see my map because
DM shit.
Yeah, but it's the map that you guys fought the ogre zombies on. It's the one I just opened up.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
So
forgot about them.
yeah, that sucked for you guys, didn't it?
It sure did.
We beat him twice, didn't we?
Barely.
I mean,
Okay, we killed one. We sent the other one away as a friend until we could get away fast enough.
I meant the second time.
I thought we
We
tried to
fought
get
them
around
twice.
them. Really?
We ran away from all of them but one.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's weird. Have you switched the map yet?
No.
For us? Okay.
No. I will in about 30 seconds.
I was just curious.
So I'm at least keeping it fair. I got our Zoom call over the map, so I can't see anything on the stream.
And bam, that one.
I am. Oh my god.
Wait, why do I see 3 of me?
You should only see one of you. If you see 3 of you, there's a problem.
I see 2 of him.
Sir? Good sir?
Let me open up, like,
That's me.
I don't know why you guys see multiples of you. I see one of all of you.
I just deleted them. Can you see them?
No.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. Well, you're off
Yeah,
the
there were
top.
2 more over here. It was weird.
Whatever. Do you guys see everything else, though?
Yeah.
Yep. The tracks lead to that. Anyone wants to, they can roll me perception, investigation, whatever.
Yeah.
Hold up. No, I'm just gonna respond to this in on stream and not in the chat on Twitch. So someone's asking, can they bring you back? In this module, the story of this module is that there is a quote-unquote death curse. Anyone that has been previously brought back to life is slowly starting to decay until they finally die again. And anyone that does die, any and all revive-type magics instantly fail. And what they are trying to do is find out what is the cause of this curse and hopefully bring a stop to it. The only word that they have to go off of is Soulmonger.
I don't see shit.
Alright, so with your 11 and your 21, you see, you know the all of you personally know the weapons pretty well of the goblins that have attacked you all. These two have a lot of wounds, like a lot of wounds. I take that back. They both only have 2 wounds,
Shit.
and they're both arrows.
Fuck.
Neither of these arrows look like they would have hit in vital points, especially Sid with that high investigation. They don't look like they bled out. No vital points were hit, but something possibly in those arrows caused them to be no more.
They cease to be.
They are. I'm glad you got
What is that from?
Monty
Monty
Python.
Python.
God damn it. Yes,
This
it is.
is no more. It has
This
ceased to
Cease
be.
to be.
Literally picks up the fucking hair and goes bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Monty Python.
You.
With my 21, do I happen to see any axe speak trails?
I just forgot to put an X beak on here. Actually, you know what? You know what the X beak would look. You see like the X beak trail go further off elsewhere, like on its own, as if it just whatever killed these two wasn't really interested in the X beak, and the X beak just ran off like a bitch because it was a child.
Fucking Juggalos.
You can try to follow it, but because it's an axe beak in the jungle, it might be a little bit harder to follow than Triceratops tracks. But what I will say, also with that 21 investigation, that long, that wider trail that looked like it was being dragged, does not stop at the Triceratops. It stops over here.
Oh, the drag mark?
Yep. Stops over here.
What? I'm gonna go over there then.
Okay.
What the fuck is over here?
I'm readying my bow.
I mean, there's nothing there. The tracks are wide, probably about 4 feet wide,
Yeah.
and they just stop. And there's nothing there.
What the fuck?
I know. Scandalous.
So they're for sure dead.
I mean, because one of them is a player that will not be coming back, as far as I know, anytime soon. Yes.
Fuck.
Like, I had to do something with his character. I couldn't just have him disappear.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
I mean, if you guys were in a town, or if you would have left when you guys were at, like, a town or a place where there were people, I could say, yeah, he just stayed there, but I couldn't. I had to do something. All right?
Fair. Okay.
And Boy just happened to be, you know, the catalyst for...
Collateral damage.
Yep.
Okay.
All traces of Tolka are gone now.
It's a sacrifice for the greater good.
That hurts. I liked Boy. Okay.
Just like the meme, it can finally die.
Who are you casting that on?
Boy.
No, I'm doing. I'm doing wrong today.
Mike, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, man.
So the second thing I've choked on today.
I'm gonna go back and clip the shit out of that.
I really wish I didn't have my I had my chat open over top that, so I didn't see it.
he just about spit out his drink on his
It
stream.
was a spit take.
Please clip that so I can see that.
I will
later
clip
on.
the shit out of that when this is over.
Oh, cool. So yeah, you cast Gentle Repose on Xeris, on Z. Are you guys heading back to Camp Righteous?
I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
It's too dangerous out here. We need to take this body back to Tulka, and then try to get down the river to Camp Vengeance.
I see. I heard.
Wait a minute.
I heard something go ting.
Weren't we at Camp Vengeance?
No, you're at
We
Camp
were at
Righteous.
Righteous.
And
Okay.
what is it?
Tubular.
Amarith? Thank you for that follow. As you can see, the nice little David Tennant thing popped up saying thank you very much. Because David Tennant is awesome. That's all I got. Alright, I'm going to put you on the player map of Chult before I put you back on Camp Righteous. No, you guys are at Camp Righteous. Camp Vengeance is further down the river.
Okay.
And about how far did we travel out here before we saw the bodies?
Maybe I'd say about 2 hours.
Okay, so we'd be able to get this back by like a little after midday, maybe.
Yeah, by the time you guys get, it'll slow you down a little bit carrying the body, but so I'd say you guys would be able to get back to Camp Righteous at around 3-ish in the afternoon.
What do
Somewhere
you guys
around.
think? I think Allies is safest.
Okay.
Safe.
Dave.
Cool.
Safe.
So you guys eventually make your way back to Camp Righteous. Everything for the most part is how you left it. There's still a dead Tolka inside the shrine, or the smaller shrine down south. There are still the 2 boats, what have you. And yeah. What are you guys doing? As I realized, I named this episode Aftermath.
Negan, go place the dead body. Go place our bard friend next to Tolka.
He did.
He's dead.
And I'll pick him up and go.
Once again, you gotta make sure the copper stays in his eyes, so you can't just sling him over your shoulder.
Fuck. Okay. I'll carefully pick
You
him up.
gotta, Batman holding the Joker at the end of Arkham City.
Aw,
Sure.
I don't need these feels right now.
You need all the feels.
Need these feels right now.
As you're walking past the entrance to the shrine itself, like the crocodile shrine, roll me. Actually, what's your passive perception? Negan.
12. Hold on. Yeah, 12.
Cool. You see a smaller creature, just kind of like inside the shrine, like looking at everything, like inspecting it.
Mm-hmm.
She's. Let me see what this character sheet looks like. Apparently, she has very vibrant pink fucking hair.
I gotta zoom in on this shit. What?
Yeah.
Unqua.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, that token, that's what you see. Just, she's kind of inspecting the shrine. Looking at the giant hole, or the pit that was left open from you guys.
Yeah.
And I assume it's probably, like, looking further up, like, over the pit and everything as well. But yeah, that's what you see.
Is she bothering Tolka?
Tolka's not there. Tolka's in the shrine down
Oh yeah,
south.
Tolka's down by the thing.
Yeah. So no, she's not bothering Tolka. She's just looking.
Right.
investigating the shrine.
Yeah. She's down in the shrine. Okay. Good. I was about to freak out a little bit.
And I say that you found her because you're the one that I know is walking past the entrance to the main shrine. If the others, if you guys walk past it, and your passive's a 12 or higher, you see her as well.
I'll probably see it and go, hey!
What are you going to do?
Startle it. Oh, hi.
You might want to come out of there. There's nothing but death in there.
Oh, okay. And she'll turn around and start walking back towards the stairs.
You have control of your character. You should. There you go. Cool.
Oh my god.
I love this token that you...
How are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Currently burying our dead and trying to recover.
Oh, that sucks. Where are you going?
You're not very subtle. I want to say currently we're on our way to Camp Righteousness.
You're at Camp Righteous.
You're at Camp Righteous. Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Oh, cool.
Demon
Can I
names.
come?
Oh my god. Negan's continuing down.
Is that
Negan's
perception
carrying...
of shit? I don't fucking trust her right now.
Insight.
That'd be an insight check.
Whatever. What does a 4 tell me? God damn it.
I'm assuming she's not lying to you, or she's just asking you questions. She's very chipper.
Gee willikers, Batman, this seems like a great idea.
Very
You
chipper.
should come with us.
Oh my god.
I don't think she I don't know the character background too well, but I'm going to assume she doesn't realize how dangerous the jungles of Chult are? Question mark?
You are aware we've already lost 2 members to this jungle.
No,
Are you
I was
okay
not.
with this?
3 if you count boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, I mean we lost a capable ranger. We lost a bard that was, well, he was a bard.
Semi-capable.
I mean, he was apparently capable of seducing Selita.
Thank you, I forgot about that.
Oh my god, I did too.
Yeah.
We lost a capable ranger. We lost this girl's lover.
She smacks you as you say that.
Yeah.
So she looks kind of down. She looks kind of sad and looks down at her feet. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But you guys need a new companion?"
That's like the most straightforward questions ever. I love it.
I'm taken back. Yes? Yes is the answer I want to give? I don't know
That's great. I'm so happy.
I'm gonna put Taurus down. Or are you detecting magic on her?
Yeah.
I
Oh
can't
my
with you
God.
right now,
I mean-
but I like it.
Technically, she's beaming with. What it tells you what type of magic, right?
It does tell you the school of magic.
You sense a lot of nature-based magic coming from her.
Show me your nature tricks, Druid girl.
Ooh, tricks. I love tricks.
Did you say druid? Sid?
I didn't say druid.
No, Sid said druid.
I mean,
Show us.
can you show him?
Yeah, show us what you can do.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and she sees like a part of Sid's clothes are ripped, and so she casts mending and it fixes it.
Cool.
See, look, then you have a brand new shirt.
I vote she stays.
She fixes clothes. We can keep her.
Okay, she fixes clothes. That's great. But are you capable in combat whatsoever? What skills do you bring?
Well, I like to heal people and throw things, and I have this really cool staff.
I'll tell you what. My buddy over there, Negan. He's pretty bad. Still, no, I'm sorry. You're full health, aren't you, Negan?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm looking at her spells right now.
I'm still kind of banged up.
Cool.
If you want to come with us, can you heal me real quick to test your healing capabilities?
I guess. Are you in need of healing?
Yeah, I'm still pretty bad. I was just knocked out unconscious for a while when my friend died, so I could use a little bit of healing, yeah.
I could use a pick-me-up.
Lol, that's one way to ask for it. Okay, so she's just gonna walk over, because he's pretty tall, isn't he?
I mean, especially compared to you, yes.
Right. So she's gonna go over to him and she's gonna hop on his tail and then boop him on the nose.
What do you...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You heal people by bonking them on the face?
On the nose. It's a boop.
What?
I vote she stays.
You heal people by
That's
going...
fucking magical.
She boops you in the nose, and you think it would hurt, but you actually feel better. Both physically and emotionally.
Yes, and mentally, it's fucking with me.
Boop deal. That is awesome.
Okay.
I want to know how you heal people from afar.
She's...
Do you throw a rock? Do you throw a rock at them?
Magical kisses. Magical kisses.
Oh my god.
Great.
Jesus Christ.
What do we call you?
Yes, what is your name?
Oh god.
Oh, my name. No one's asked me that in a long time. I've been alone for forever. My name is Dolkadot. Game Changer's my last name.
I love your character name.
This is like nothing ever changed. I'm perfectly fine with this.
For those that didn't hear, her name is Dolkadot.
Dolkadot, Game Changer.
Dolkadot.
Fuck meta.
So people watching, her original character's name was Tolka. She was going to make a rogue named Bolka to replace Tolka. Instead, we got Dolkadot.
Out of character. The only thing I can see right now is the fucking little girl from Despicable Me. It's so floppy it could die! That's all I see right
God.
But yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna open up her bio for people that are on stream. This is that's what she looks
Amazing.
like. A little brown gnome with vibrant pink hair. I'm assuming you look like what your token that you chose is.
You're right, correct, yeah.
Cool. And is wearing a crown made out of twigs.
Different stems of different plants.
Cool.
Some have thorns and some don't.
So
Terrace comes over to the sets and just sits down, hands in head. This is my life now. This is my life.
this is your life.
My target already died. This is my life.
So yeah, you guys have. So let's recap slightly. You have 2 dead companions in the southern shrine, just kind of like resting there with the gentle repose. You have 4 of you alive and a guide. And I think, are you guys still planning on going to Camp Vengeance next? Or are you going to tackle this shrine again? What are you guys doing so I know what pages to start loading up in preparation for this?
I'm gonna walk up to the new kid.
to the new kid.
Mm.
New kids on the block.
I can't see my. Hold on. I gotta zoom out. I've
Yeah,
lost.
I
my...
got you. Boom. You're up there now.
Done. New kid.
Are you talking to me? Her eyes are like super wide.
Well, I feel like she looks like an anime character.
Don't
Yeah,
mind-
yeah. I kind of see that. So like I'm looking directly at you.
Mhm.
I'm like looking down at you.
Wow, you're a tall fella.
Mm.
What's
Traps.
your name? Traps? What kind of traps?
Painful ones.
Ouch.
Oh, do you need a heel? Did she go to try to climb up him and boop his nose? Oh no, no heel. Okay.
I'm gonna pat my shoulder.
Oh, you want me to sit on top of your shoulder? Okay. Scribbles up on his shoulder and
This
Wow.
is awesome.
really nice up here.
So I'm carrying Polka Dot.
So it's been a couple hours, and it's been a day since you guys have gone into the shrine. The pit is closed back up.
Oh. Okay. But I remember where it is.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm coming right up here.
So I'll leave that there. Boom.
Okay.
Because you know where it is.
And I'm gonna point down at the floor in front of me and go, trap!
Whoa. That looks like a floor.
Trap door.
Oh, it's a door. What about that up there? And points to the big door up there.
So if she's pointing like up here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think she said she was pointing at the big door up there.
Oh,
Well, you guys are she'd probably be able to see it decently because she's on your shoulders.
Yeah.
You might be able to see like maybe the top of it at most. But you know the door is there.
magic.
What kind of magic? Can I do a detect magic kind of thing? Not like detect magic, but like an arcane check or something.
What are you trying to discern from it? And I'll let you know.
What kind of door it is? Like what kind of magic?
You would actually need to use a detect magic to know what type of magic that is.
If she's asking me, she's just saying it out loud. Do I still have detect magic? I would need 10 minutes.
Oh, fuck yeah. And you can use it as a ritual anyway. Let me see. Let me see if it tells me what type of. It doesn't say. You can sense evocation magic from it, from the door.
Evocation magic.
Okay, so she kind of nods. She's like, yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's a real mistake to stay here, guys. We should take these bodies onward to Camp Vengeance and maybe come back here. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think he likes this place. I think he's scared.
Big crocodile.
Oh, you want a crocodile? Can I turn into a crocodile?
I mean, you can.
Oh my god.
Okay, so she like hops down.
Hold on, I have to pull a crocodile. I can't give you access to like the move it around just yet, just because I don't feel like messing with that.
Can you just attach
But-
it to me?
She goes outside the temple, and all of a sudden, how do you transform into a crocodile?
I'd like jump up into the air when I land on the animal. Just like a little one of those ha at the end of movies. And
Oh my
stay in the air.
What is this
That's
anime
awesome.
bullshit?
So yeah, you see a giant crocodile in front of you now.
Holy shit, I knew I wanted her on the team.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta like make a separate token for that to give you access to it. So I give you access to a crocodile. I think because it's an actual monster in this, it gives you access to all crocodiles. And fuck that. Because if I have you fight crocodiles, I need to not give you that.
So I see that she's become a crocodile. Negan gets really excited.
Uh-huh.
And starts stumbling over his words, trying to formulate actual words and sentences. Stops for a second, throws his arm across his chest, and you see that glow.
The thaumaturgy glow?
And the thaumaturgy glow.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Like
here's the plan. This definitely has to do with the legend of the crocodile and the human. So I'll walk over here. Dolkadot, can you get a little smaller?
Technically, she...
I can't talk, I don't think. Can I talk?
No. You're a crocodile.
So I'm gonna like shake my head no.
Yeah, you can still understand. Yeah, you can understand your languages. You just... If you try to talk to them, it just sounds like a crocodile, whatever noise a crocodile makes.
So you can't do that? You can't control your own size when you're...
Wait a minute. I've got a little something.
Is it Birdsey?
You have enlarged reduce, don't you?
I've got a little something.
Yes! Yes! This is my favorite spell!
A pocket-sized crocodile.
Oh!
Bloop! If you accept the spell, you become a medium-sized creature.
Awesome, I accept.
Dope! Alright. Pardon me, Dolkadot. Would you mind riding on my back? And I'll, like, kneel down so she can climb up?
Yeah, she'll, yeah. And then she climbs up on his back. Like only a crocodile can do.
Alright, so she's on
Watch
her back
this,
now.
gang! And begins climbing over.
You walk
With the crocodile on her back.
You walk
his
across
back.
the floor safely.
That is amazing. I just add a character. I just have to fucking.
Okay,
say,
so... What were you going to say?
I just say add a character. That's a fucking amazing.
Yeah. So, to climb up, you have to make a check since you're carrying something.
Mm.
To climb up the floor, like the walls. Let me see what that check is real quick. Give me a second. You just need to make an athletics check.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
You say that.
Shut up!
No, she's
Damn!
fine.
You climb up the first one. Whoops. Yeah, you climb up the first one, no problem.
Okay. And then, still, crocodile on the back,
You
walks across the next one.
You walk across safely.
Okay.
Is it the most bullshit answer to this riddle?
Actually, before I continue to the next one, I'll turn around and go, see?
Feel like I'm taking crazy.
I'm just on her back and wagging my tail a little bit.
Yeah. That's fucking perfect. I love it.
Cool. So, are you going to make the check to climb up the next wall?
I'm trying to get them to follow me.
Sid, should we follow these guys?
You saw how it just worked.
We can't.
Sid is going to put his foot like on the. I don't know how to.
Like just like right like to where he knows the trap is.
Yeah.
Give me a second. You put your foot down and the floor opens up.
It's only you, Nate. You gotta go.
We'll just shimmy across like we did last time, Sid.
No. I think he's gonna be the only one to get through that bit up there too.
You think?
You just hear my
Sid, you have to ride on his back.
I don't know about that.
It's the only way across.
I don't think it works for us.
I love this.
You literally just watched me do it.
Don't you have a crocodile?
I'm gonna turn back. You're like, can you be something else?
Oh, I kind of just hiss at my crocodile and shake my head up and down.
Try something else.
You know, they can only use wild shapes so many times a day.
Yeah. I
Oh,
can
that's
only do it.
true. I forgot about that. Just trust me, it works.
Oh, I can't. I don't think I can do it more than this. Like, if I unchange, I can't do it again.
Okay. Got it.
I'm assuming Terrace is probably slightly larger than me, right?
I mean, Turris is right next to you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gone yet.
No, I'm just saying, like, physically, he's larger. He's in size.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm 6'3". I'm a little
Oh,
bigger.
okay. I'm not letting him carry me across this. Not happening.
Fine. Come on, Dolka. And I'm gonna climb up the next wall.
Athletics check.
Please don't fuck me.
Skippity-doo-dah,
Ugh.
skippity-day.
No text, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So, you make it up.
Mhm.
However,
Shit.
you guys get sprawled apart from each other.
Fuck.
I need... This...
Dex saves?
No, because this floor is a little difficult. Yeah, both of you make a dex save.
It's fair.
Cool.
Oh no, our new friend is
Son of
already
an
dead.
actual bitch.
Cool.
God damn it.
Courtney, you can roll a d4 to see what tile you land on. Oh, actually, no. You know what tiles are the right one.
Yeah.
You rolled high enough, you can land on the tile that you know is safe.
Okay.
I need Dolka to roll a d4 to see what tile she lands on. Ooh, one away from what you needed. I need to see what this trap is. I forgot the damage on this one.
It was fire.
I know what it was. I just needed to know what the damage is.
Shit.
5 d20s.
That would be deadly.
Fuck right off.
So,
I think it was a 3d8.
no, it is 4d10.
Oh goddamn, that one everything.
So, the two, Dolkadot in her crocodile form lands on one of the tiles that's set off. You see, out of the walls, just burst of flames shooting out. Like, there's no, like, little, like, no slots that the fire comes from. It's like the wall becomes fire and blasts out into you guys. Both of you can make me another dexterity save to see if you take half damage, but, I'm about to roll that damage again. The character may change, but the memory stays the same.
God damn it.
So yeah, both of you make me a dexterity saving throw to see if you take half damage.
Me?
Both of you. You and Courtney.
Oh fuck.
You're both up there. You're both got to make the check.
Yeah.
Alright. Courtney, you take half damage.
Okay.
Lucky for Dolkadot, since she's in crocodile form, when she loses all of her croc hit points, she goes back to Dolka at full minus whatever's left over. So, you guys are taking exactly 19 hit points, so that's just enough to kill the croc form. And Dolka comes back at full hit points.
So Croc had 19 health?
Croc had 19 health.
Okay. Oh, what was that all about?
And Courtney, you take
9?
9. You take 9 fire damage.
Ouch.
How did that feel?
I just told you how it felt.
Sid yells in, "Can we please not do this again?"
We've only got so many copper down here to bury your ass.
All right, I still have an idea. And I'm just talking to Dolka. I'm not yelling at them. They don't want to help. So
Remember, you have no spells left.
I don't. Yeah, I sure don't.
And I think Dolka has 1, maybe 2.
Okay.
I technically have 5.
She has a lot of spells left.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, you know what's 4 tiles are safe tiles to stand on this floor.
Yeah.
And then there's one last wall above you, or in front of you, leading up to another ledge.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure thaumaturgy's still going because it only lasts a minute. If I need to recast it, I will.
You should be fine. I mean,
Okay.
it's a cantrip anyway, so you're fine.
We're already up here.
And then I kind of just look around, like, why didn't they follow us around?
We're already back here.
I'm gonna motion to Dolka. I need you back up here.
Oh, okay. So I climb back up on his shoulders.
And I'm standing on the stone that I know to be safe.
Uh-huh.
But why aren't they following me?
Because they're scared.
What are they so scared of?
Death.
Sid, how many
Well,
copper
yeah.
do you have on you?
What'd you say, Dolka?
I just said, well, yeah.
Okay, the last time we tried this, it didn't go very well.
Not at all.
But, I mean, I got us this far. Even though you fell on a trap tile. Ooh, I have an idea. Do you know Dispel Magic? No?
No, I don't.
Damn it. Okay.
That was a good idea, though.
Okay.
Are you okay? So she has no idea what's going on. She just knows that people have died before, and now people are afraid to come in here.
I know how the trap works. But I need these two bozos up here to activate the correct tiles.
Do you know how the trap worked, though?
I at least know that I know the tiles that are reacting to the door. I don't know exactly how it works.
And you were all, if you guys don't remember, the last time you were in here, all 4 of you were standing on those tiles.
Sid did
Safely.
Sid did not partake in that, if I remember.
He might have been dead.
No, he was staying back because he had just almost died.
So you think you know how the trap works on this
I have
floor.
an idea.
So let me refresh you on this floor. Let me get rid of
Okay.
the dice roller. Can't break this. So the door that's above you is, it says characters must climb another 7-foot high ledge, above which so above the ledge, the ceiling is another 9 feet up, like on that. Which when you're standing on the ledge above you, it's another 9 feet up to the ceiling. The wooden door on the bad ledge has, from what you guys can see, and Negan's kind of tall, right?
Negan's like 9 feet tall. Hold on.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Negan's almost 9 feet tall.
you see on that door in front of you, like, or above you, the same tiles and the same patterns that are on there on the floor. You did see a slight glow on those tiles on the door, and that's how you kind of figured out which ones were the safe ones on the floor.
Yeah.
But that's all you know. None of you have gone up to that door or up that ledge and inspected it further. None of you have done anything else. You just know that there's a little glow to the door, and the tiles that glow on the door correspond to the 4 tiles that you know are safe on the floor. That is all you know.
Guys, we need your help.
What do you think, Taurus? It seems bad to me.
Well, if it worked while I was on your back,
Mhm.
when I was a crocodile, maybe we need more crocodiles.
What are you thinking, Turris?
I'm not
Silence.
high enough for this shit.
You were
I
up
see.
there. You went up there last time. What did you think? What did you see?
When I went up there, we had 4 people on the tiles, on the correct tiles, and we still got fire pushed up our ass.
No. I feel like he yelled that just to make a point, and so I probably heard it. It's like, no, once you were on the right tiles, you didn't get flamed.
And she is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna like pop down off of Negan and jump all the way back to the beginning of the
Nope.
tube. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna try and stop her from jumping down.
Okay, I need opposing, their grapple checks technically then.
So is that strength check
You
or
do athletics. Since
Okay.
she's trying to get away, she can do athletics or acrobatics.
okay?
She gets away.
Oh my god! No!
Yeah.
Gnomes, man.
So I am going to. I know, right? I'm gonna run all the way to the river's edge.
No, I'm trying to tell her. It's like, no, that's not how that works.
Can
Unless the wedges that we put in the traps originally are still there and functional, that trap's gonna go off.
So, first we'll go through the floor by floor. You jump down this one. You run across. Nothing happens. However, the floor below you, the pit is opened up again.
Right.
It's a 9-foot or it's a 7-foot ledge. So normally it'd just be a 7-foot drop, but really it's a 27-foot drop. How are you getting across?
Isn't there a ledge on the side to sneak over?
There is, but and you're a smaller creature, so I think you might be able to get away with it. I need you to make an acrobatics check when you climb down to see if you land on the ledge and traverse. Yeah, you do it. You do it just fine. You can move your character from here.
Okay. So she runs down to the river's edge and she's looking around for a baby crocodile, one of those tiny little ones that fits right on her back.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
That is adorable, but I don't know the chances of you guys finding a crocodile
There's no caimans down here?
just like that.
They're little bitty things.
I feel like I found one.
I feel like you don't get to make the decisions in this game because you are not the DM. Let me see what the chances of finding a crocodile are in like the encounter list, and I'll let you know if you found a crocodile at all.
Oh my
I
god.
rolled a 22. So.
What the actual fuck?
Let me get you. Will hold your horses. Where is my?
I'm so lost.
We should have made this a fucking drinking stream. Oh my god.
We
Yeah,
should have made this a drinking stream. I have been drinking.
I have been drinking.
I got the bottle right back there.
Shit,
I'm
wait.
not tempted.
Like I have the Patron in front of me. I have the Guinness to my right.
I've got the big black dick behind me.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
Here I am, stuck in the middle of you assholes.
Alright, so by the river, there's a 4% chance of finding crocodiles. So,
It's a shitty 1d100.
I mean, because there's a lot of different encounters.
hmm
So because you're actively looking for it, roll a d100. If you get I'll say if you get, I'd say you pretty much got a 20% chance. If you roll a 1 through 20, you find, nope, no crocodiles. No crocodiles for you. It was a valiant effort, though. She's just staring at the camera like, fuck you.
Yeah, basically. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Dolko, what are you looking for?
How many spells do you have left there, Sid? Because I know you've been using some of his rituals, but...
I don't think minor conjuration is a spell. I think that's it's part
Oh,
of
that's just something that you can do with your class feature.
Class.
Yep.
I take that back.
I'm going to make a little, if I can, like a miniature, like figurine crocodile, and just kind of like put it like by the water and be like, "Oh, look at that!"
Oh god.
You can do that if you're trying to deceive her, though, and saying, "Hey, you found a crocodile. Roll a deception."
Okay.
What is this?
Ooh,
That's actually a really good roll.
that is. Dolga, I assume that you're probably going to fail, but I need a wisdom check or perception, wisdom. Actually, it would be Nah, I think. Let me see what your character sheet, because I'll take that 19, but if your insight gets you a better score, we'll increase that. It doesn't. Nope, 19. You think he's showing you a crocodile?
Oh, this is so awesome. I'm gonna try it.
I mean, once you
Oh,
pick up the figurine, you'll probably realize it afterwards. But he does trick you at the beginning, like, hey, I got a crocodile.
I'll pick
Hey,
it up
look, it's a crocodile.
to make sure, because he's a bird, right?
Yeah.
So just to make him feel better, like, oh, this is an awesome specimen. And I put it on my back and I walk around the campus with it, and I walk back towards the shrine.
Okay.
You should name him.
Did you say I should name him?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea.
Is his name going to be Boy as well?
It wasn't, however, comma. I think I'm going to have to think on that for a minute. It deserves a proper name.
Name it Chica.
You go sit in a corner and think about what you have done.
I'm up here on the corner of the fucking trap. I am thinking about what I've done.
I just sit on the steps right here and just look at my little figurine of a crocodile.
Are you proud of yourself, Courtney? You have caused me to drink.
I am proud of myself, thank you.
Shit, I've been doing that for years.
All
I
of
think
this.
this crocodile is an omen. We need to be back in the waters. We need to get our friends a proper place to preserve them. We shouldn't be here anymore.
I love that two of you are very stubborn and want to do exact opposite things.
Yes.
I'm going to name him Bowser.
I'm so proud.
On,
She just jumps
on
in
that
the middle
note,
of the conversation.
On that note, bottoms up, bitches.
Can I take that crocodile from her?
No!
tequila out of a sake shot glass. Or sake glass.
Nice.
Whew. Guys, it's getting crazy up in here.
Bitch!
I just want to take it from her, throw it, and say, "Go so long, Bowser."
Oh my god.
I mean, you can certainly try, but,
No. Not gonna be that guy.
okay.
Doing it
We should ask Bowser if he wants to stay or go.
Should I stay or should I go now? No one? Okay, fuck you.
I'm not looking for trouble. Because if I look for trouble, there's gonna be double.
I'm just petting my little toy crocodile that I've just named.
Negan, what are you doing up in the shrine? Besides pouting and waiting for everyone to come back.
Well, I need somebody to... Well, I guess not. She ran across by herself and didn't die.
That is true.
Dolka!
My name is Dolkadot.
Dolka Dot.
Oh, is somebody calling me? Turns around and looks back at me again.
Can you come back up here?
Sure. And
Tell Terrace to come with you.
I don't know who their names are. I don't
Tell
know.
the big ass dragon to come with you.
I'm a dragonborn, you
Okay.
stupid wench!
I go
Did
out.
you just call?
He called you a
Did you
wench.
just call the Goliath the fucking wench?
I just channeled my inner Vegeta. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I've lost control of this game.
I'm
I don't think you ever had it.
I get to the pit, and I guess I have to shimmy, because...
You do.
Yep.
Is Dolkadot on your back?
She's small enough she can get across. I mean,
I mean, I was gonna drag him by his little pinky
Oh,
claw.
Okay, well, both of you roll me acrobatics. Just make sure you guys get across, shimmy across all right.
for fuck's sake.
Dolkadot makes it across, no problem.
Yeah, well, sure.
Yay.
Someone else, however,
You absolute fuck nugget.
roll me a dexterity save and throw there, Turris.
It's an 18.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage as you fall into the pit.
Mm.
I'll just throw my little Bowser at him. I think you need this to get up here.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Dolkadot!
How much rope do we typically have? Is
50
what is it,
feet.
Like 50 feet?
50 feet.
So that's a 20-foot drop. If I threw mine and held on to the end, would I be able to reach him?
20, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, like just barely, but yeah.
Okay.
I think there might be like slack, like 4 or 5 feet of slack total.
Okay, that's enough. I'll throw it. Climb up!
I grab hold of the rope.
Put
Make-
Dolk on your back.
Make me an athletics with advantage.
12.
Hey, 12's enough.
I get I make it up out of the hole.
And
I
onto
reach
that.
over, I grab Dolka and just keep going.
Dolkadot.
Whatever.
She's gonna call us on it.
Are you putting Dolkadot on your back?
Yeah.
Dolkadot is on your back. And if you walk across, you walk across safely. If you
Oh,
let the
Bowser.
If you let the climb, I need another athletics check.
I think you're still holding on to Bowser.
10.
I have Bowser, or does he have Bowser?
I think you have Bowser.
Yay! I'm just sitting like piggyback style on his shoulders.
Cool. You failed by 5 or more, so you do not get up that floor at all.
Don't we still have the rope though?
Doesn't matter. That gives me advantage at best.
That would have given him an advantage at most, but he also has you on his back, so that probably would have canceled it.
Oh, that's
Here, I'll maneuver the rope over there to them.
I mean, it's while she's on his back, he has to make a 15 athletics check, climbing up the ledge.
Okay, but now I'm offering him the rope.
Yeah. Cool. So, if you'd like to try again, you may.
Nailed
You
it.
you just make it up. So 3 of you are on the next floor.
And I'm like, as he comes up, I'm pointing at the tile that he needs to be on.
So
This one.
you're
This
on.
one, Negan.
Yeah, you're on the right tile.
This one. Yeah. I'm gonna Terrence, put Dolkadot on that one.
And you put her on the right one.
I pick her up.
Might I borrow Bowser, please?
sure. Hands over Bowser.
I'll take Bowser and put him on the next one.
You put Bowser on the next one.
Okay.
That's it. It happens.
I look around with a big smile on my face. Okay, now what?
Nothing has happened.
Fuck me!
And probably not because of why you think so. I love Claus just sitting there like, told you fuckers.
It's either okay, so it's I think it's either like it's because we need a living body on this one instead of a toy, or I've got to go like from one to the other across all four with somebody on my back.
Could be.
Okay. Tura, step back.
Gladly.
I'm gonna reach over to
Dolkadot.
I'm gonna pick her up. I'm gonna put her on my back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go from tile to tile, the ones that I know are safe. Touch all four.
In the order.
Yeah.
Let me move her off to the side. So it would be like if that's the case, you'd be like boom, 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 boom. If you're going,
I was going in a circle.
You know what? I'll say you can try it any which way you want.
Okay.
You can try all the combinations you want. None of it open the door.
Okay, so that makes me think I need it's the toy. It knows it knows it's a toy.
I'll give you a hint. No, that's not the reason.
No?
No. I've also already given you a hint of what you guys know, and you've chosen to ignore it.
Yeah, the four of you were in there before, I'm pretty sure. And when I say the four of you, I mean Taurus, Nibi,
I say Xeris was up there with you guys before.
Tolka, and Xeris, right?
So all four of you have been on those tiles.
Well, Dolkadot was.
So I've given you hints this episode of what you have not checked, and you chose to ignore it. Are you thinking back? Is it bothering you? Do you know how much
I have no idea.
Do you know how much I love this fucking shrine? This is awesome. What do you guys think?
So what else is there to check? Because I've tried using Rider and and Carrier on all of the tiles.
Have you checked the door?
It didn't do anything. Once I had all four tiles covered.
Remember, the door is also about 8 feet above you on another ledge.
Yes, but you would think that we would have I could have seen the top, or I would have heard it open.
You didn't hear anything open, but you also have, the most you've discerned from the door is that from the floor you're on, you have seen some of the tiles on the door slightly glow.
Yeah, and we're stepping on the tiles that match the glowing ones on the door.
Yes, you have.
Can I read the tiles?
The tiles are just random. There's no nonsense pictures on each one. But you guys are also, once again, far away from the door.
I'm gonna climb up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Roll me an investigation check.
Don't fuck me now. 14.
Those tiles look like they're buttons.
I'm gonna push them.
No, you've been pushing our buttons the whole time.
So, here's the thing. The door itself is about 10 feet tall. And wide enough that you're not going to be able to touch all four buttons at the same time.
Okay.
On your own.
Dolkadot. I'm gonna reach down and grab her.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bring her up with me. I'm gonna stand her up on my shoulders, right?
Uh-huh.
You get those two.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the other 2.
When you push all 4 buttons, the door opens.
Woo! It opened.
Now do you know why I love this shrine so much? It's such bullshit. Like, I can see your
I
face.
fucking asked you about this, and I was like, is the answer gonna be bullshit?
And did I not tell you the answer was going to be bullshit?
No, you said the rest of the traps were bullshit. You specifically told me no on the answer to the door.
I don't remember telling you no to the door, but I do remember telling you that the most of it is bullshit.
It was in the messages. I'll go back.
Either way.
Fine.
But
What the fuck is through there?
The greatest part of that is like the way you're looking at the camera, the glare from the computer screen was blocking your eyes, like because of your glasses, but I could still see the look of
Rage.
fuck you
Abject rage.
through his glasses. It was glorious. Goddamn. So, through the door.
I feel like I'm straight out of the fucking office.
This floor is the floor of this dusty 40-foot high, 20-foot wide chamber is littered with dinosaur bones.
Oh.
Webs stretch from the walls to a 30-foot tall central pillar, coiled around which is a narrow stone staircase. Its steps covered with dust.
Does it go up or down?
It goes up. It's a pillar in the center.
Okay.
Going up. Carved into the pillar are reliefs of a man carrying a crocodile. Intent. The reliefs follow the stairs to the top of the pillar, on which sits a large, beautiful ceramic jug.
So I see the engravings and whatnot. You're like, okay. Oh, she's still up on my shoulders anyway, so I was like, okay, stay there. And I'm gonna walk over to the steps.
All right, you walk over to the steps.
Is the jug shiny or is it dusty?
It just says a large, beautiful ceramic jug. I'm pretty sure it's sorry, it's probably a little dusty, but you can see it is a little bit cleaner than the rest of the room.
Okay. Stay up there, we're gonna go get it. And I'll walk over.
Right, you walk up the steps, no problem, and you see the ceramic jug in front of you. It has the jug. When you get close to it, you realize that it's not just a ceramic jug with there's one cork at the top, but then there's 9 other corks plugged into the jug in different spots.
The fuck? Okay. Cool. I'll grab it and I'll hold it up to Dolkadot.
Okay.
Hold, please.
And I trepidatiously hold it and kind of poke at the corks and stuff.
I feel like it's almost as tall as you.
Yeah, I'm just holding it up here using your head as a leverage.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you do
Okay.
so.
So I'll climb back down.
You walk back down. If you would like, you can walk back out the shrine with Dolkadot on your shoulders.
Can I investigate it? Do I know anything about this thing?
Roll me Arcana. You know that this is an alchemy jug.
Okay.
Do you know what an alchemy jug is? As a player, do you know what an alchemy jug is?
I have no idea.
So, I'm going to click show this to players so you all have it. This ceramic jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds, whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard within the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce that chosen liquid. Afterwards, you uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out, up to 2 gallons per minute.
Mm-hmm.
You can make anything from between acid to water, so no longer have to worry about conjure water
Ooh.
here in the jungles. Or if for some fucking reason you want to, you can create 2 gallons of fucking mayonnaise.
Heck yeah.
Fuck yeah, 1 gallon of wine.
Wine, oil, vinegar, poison,
Oh my god.
beer, honey.
Okay, that's actually kind of dope. I'll be honest.
It's amazing. That's
Did
why
I,
love
did
this
I
item.
not tell you, Courtney, that the reward for the shrine was awesome?
I love it.
I'm gonna go ahead and like shake it and say beer, and then uncork it and start drinking.
And you start drinking the beer. There's
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
a
beer.
little. Okay, I feel like a little bit like spills on my head.
It probably does. I mean, it creates 4 gallons of beer.
So I'm gonna pick her up and set her in front of the door
Okay.
and start like drying myself off.
Are we outside of the tomb? We're outside of the tomb, right? We left already.
I mean, I put you like right in the doorway.
I mean, were you drinking that while you guys were leaving the tomb, or were you waiting until afterwards?
I was waiting till we were like
Out.
climbing down the steps. Yeah.
Like out. Okay.
No, she was waiting until we were climbing down the steps.
Yeah.
No,
What's
the step to the front?
Right.
The-
Oh,
like out? Cool.
Okay.
The problem is, Turris, how are you getting out?
Poor tourists.
Dolka and Negan get out, no problem. How are you getting out? What do you?
Oh, I haven't left yet. Like,
No, he just lets you guys go.
Oh no, she said she was waiting until after you guys got out to open the jug and start drinking. So I figured you guys were.
I
Just
hadn't
leaving.
left yet. I was gonna get everybody else out.
Oh, well then, how are you all getting out? We'll start from back here before
I'm gonna-
drinking the jug.
I'm gonna pass Dolka and the jug down to Turris.
Okay.
I
So-
accept these gifts.
I accept your offerings, good sir.
Can I have some more, please?
So if Dolkadot is riding on Turris's back, you guys can get out, no problem. When you do get to that bottom floor where the trap is, I need you both to roll me acrobatics because the trap was already set and there's the giant hole in the ground.
But you're on my back, Dolka. Dot.
Oh well, if you just want to roll, then if you're gonna have her on your back while you're climbing down and shimmying across, your acrobatics roll is going to be at disadvantage.
Oh. Nope, I already said it.
Yep.
Ah!
Ooh, double that ones!
Motherfucker!
Well, she failed anyway, so I need both of you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm done with today. 12.
Well, I rolled really low on the damage, and it was I think you have to be like a 10 or higher. Let me see what it was. It's either a 10 or 12.
Either way.
10, you make it. So you both take 1 bludgeoning damage as you fall. Negan, how are you? And you guys can eventually. I'm going to assume someone's going to get you rope eventually, so you guys can get out of the rope, get out of the pit on your own sooner or later. It'll take some time, yada yada yada, sake of time and brevity.
Okay.
But the real
I'm
reason
gonna-
is Negan. How are you getting out then?
As I'm closing, or as I'm getting down, I know what tiles to hit, so I'm not gonna set off that trap.
Mm-hmm. How are you getting down the next floor?
I mean, Dolkadot ran across it earlier and didn't get hit with anything.
That is true.
So I'm just gonna get down.
Okay.
Get down on it.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the next one.
Well, technically, I spring the trap once per person on the floor, so you're okay.
Okay.
I do need an acrobatics though when you climb down the next one.
By yourself.
Yeah, you're good. You make it across.
Okay. And then I'll.
Yep.
So that gets me down to the lower level, so I can grab the ledge and continue on.
Yep.
Okay. Done.
So you're good. So
Yeah.
now that you guys have finished the shrine, let me tell you all of it. It's like the whole background of everything. Yes, the answer to not setting off the traps at all is someone had to be on someone else's back. I don't know. It doesn't explain how that keeps it from happening. Like, there's no reasoning why. I'm going to assume a wizard did it. But that's what keeps the traps from setting off. If you're not going, piggyback style, someone on your back, there's a 50% chance that on each floor you'll set it off. Which is why you or Dolgadot didn't set it off this time. Because for you, I rolled an 18, and I have to get 51 or higher. And her, I rolled a 36. So that's the only reason those traps didn't set off. Since you guys put those wedges in, those bladed ones, what it does is reduce the for every one you have wedged in, it reduces the damage by a D8. Because it's each one causes a D8. So really, actually, since you had one in each one, you would have it would have sprung, but it would have like broken if I would have actually sprung it. The fourth floor, yeah, it was step on the right tile. You can be on someone's back or not. If you're on someone's back, you can step on any tile freely. If you were not on someone's back, step on the right one or die, pretty much. The treasury room. Oh, let me go. The door. If you guys wouldn't have seen like the lights that were glowing and just touched a wrong button, Thunder Wave spell sets off. And if you fail, you get knocked to the floor below you and automatically set off the fire trap.
Oh, lovely.
And then last but not least, in the room with the alchemy jug, the steps are trapped. So if you're not riding, man and crocodile, 4 of the 30 steps on this are trapped. And if you step on one of them, it sets off a 20-foot radius of straight lightning damage.
Jesus Christ.
And if you pick up the jug while not emulating the crocodile man, the ceiling collapses on you.
Oh.
Doing a lot of damage. Let's just say a lot of damage.
Squish.
And the ceiling collapsing, it's not a one turn and over. It's you roll initiative, and at the top of each initiative account, it drops some more.
Damn! Shit, boys!
Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation, guys.
So, boy is dead.
Boy is dead.
Boy, dead.
XP?
XP. For the
Axebeak.
Oh, Axebeak.
He gone.
Axebeak ran away.
Oh.
Xeris is dead. Tolka is dead. But you guys got an alchemy jug.
Yeah, that we did, and I'm drinking beer now.
You only lost 2.5 members for an alchemy jug.
It's a pretty good ratio, actually.
So you know what? By the time you guys finish everything, I would say it's probably late afternoon. If you guys would like to take a long rest and start off your next day, we may.
I would.
Same.
Much appreciated.
Is anyone going to be conversing with Dolkadot at all? Or conversing at all this day?
I wanted
This
to
night.
take some time to ask Salita just if she knows any histories about Camp Vengeance itself and the group that had come in there. I think it was the Fire.
The Flaming Fist.
Yep.
Cool. Give me a second because I'm updating my day tracker here. Cool. She tells you, Camp Vengeance is relatively new here in the jungles. From what I understand, Camp Vengeance is mostly made up of the militia from the Flaming Fist that were once stationed here at Camp Righteous. Most of us don't know the details of it all, but seeing the devastation here, I assume they must have been overrun and decided to set up camps elsewhere. I don't know what Fort Camp Vengeance actually looks like, but I'm assuming if they're still there, I hope it's better fortified than tents.
And do you trust the Flaming Fist? Is it a place, and Sid kind of motions toward the shrine, is it a place that we could take our friends and help them find some peace?
Alright, I gotta see. You have to give me a second, because I gotta find. There's something in here for the Flaming Fist, and. I just gotta figure out what it is. No, there's nothing here on the Flaming Fist. Awesome, cool. So the Flaming Fist, if I gotta really try to do my best to remember it, but they are essentially they're a mercenary group that want to see any and all undead eradicated. Like, they believe any sort or form of necromancy or necromantic spells is the work of the goddamn devils, and they will do whatever they can to eradicate it. Because Chult is very well known to be filled with undead even before the death curse, that's why they've come to the jungles to try to. They believe that they're doing, everything they need to in this world to, whatever, be, better this world. Here we go. Here's the other stuff I needed for Flaming Fist. I finally found it. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Cool. Now there's some information about the Flaming Fist that I'm not going to give you, just because you haven't learned it yet. And I've also fucked this up. Cool. So the Flaming Fist information I don't have to give you. I apologize. They're not the Flaming Fist, they're the Order of the Gauntlet. But everything I said that they are, wanting to do, with their beliefs, I got that part right. I just got the name of the order wrong. I apologize. They're the Order of the Gauntlet. My bad. But they are still, members of the Order of the Gauntlet vow to protect others, blah, blah, blah. The Order has committed considerable resources towards quelling the undead menace in Chult. It's forward, and as you guys know now, it's forward base camp. It just looks like it's been overrun. But they know but you guys know that Camp Vengeance exists. You don't know the state of it or anything like that. You just know that it exists.
With the Order of the Gauntlet, how would they feel about the preservation that I've put on our friends? What would that mean?
Ooh. That is a good question.
It is necromantic.
Yeah, I know. That's why I went back to look at that. It could be, honestly, it could be hit or miss. Or just like Salita's telling you this, it could go either way. If I know you've cast spells to preserve the body, but if any of the higher ups there, even for a second, think that your friends could come back as part of, any undead legion, they'll do everything in their powers to completely destroy the corpses. I mean, if you can convince them, if we go there, if you can convince them that nothing will come to this as long as these spells stay intact, then I don't see why it should be an issue. Just know that there's always a chance that they might frown upon it.
I'll speak to my friends when they come out of the once they come out of the what is it? It's a temple.
It's like a temple shrine. One of the.
See what they think. So as they come out, I'm gonna tell them all of this.
Yeah. So yeah, he tells you guys all of that. The whole. Here's here's what we know is at Vengeance. It's everything I told you about the Order Gauntlet. All yada yada yada. So you guys, it comes down to that question. Do you want to head to Camp Vengeance or not? With your dead bodies in tow.
I don't want to bury them out here.
Courtney, I already asked the question since you just came back. I don't know what you, since I wasn't paying attention to the cams, I don't know what you heard about me saying, like, if you took the dead bodies to Camp Vengeance. Did you hear that or no? Nope. Well, you're muted, by the way. If you take the bodies to Camp Vengeance, the Order of the Gauntlet, it's if you can convince them that these bodies are well preserved and are not going to come back as undead, you should have no problem. But there's always a chance that if someone there in command or in power thinks that these dead bodies could come back as undead, they will stop at nothing to make sure those bodies are destroyed. You're muted.
Right, I was muted in both the microphone and Zoom. I didn't realize it. So, yeah, I think it's worth a shot. I mean, we've got multiple people who actually do that kind of shit. So, if between the two of us we can't convince them, then there's not really much else we can do besides flee and pray to God we can get out of there fast enough.
There are other options. But is it worth it? Do we believe deeply enough that we owe our friends a proper burial, or do we leave them behind?
Oh, yeah, that is an option.
They deserve a proper burial, but honestly, all it takes is one jackass to be over there, take a copper off the eye, and boom, we have
Well,
problems.
there are two other options. We go back to the port and leave them there and risk much of the same that we might face at Vengeance, or we drag the bodies all the way out to the Aarakocra without a ship, which is probably the hardest option, and hope that they show us some mercy.
What about these boats?
That would be either Vengeance or Bactinian's Arm.
Right.
Those are the two easiest options, but also the potentially most dangerous for our friends.
Do we need both of them?
Both of the bodies?
No. Yeah, both of the bodies. I meant both of the boats.
It's more than likely, if we want to take the 5 of us and 2 bodies, it's likely that we'll need 2 boats.
The boats hold, it's either 6 or 8 people. I don't remember which.
I would even say, like, especially because they have to be like thrown in like a special.
That's true.
Well, out of the 6 or 8, we'd have 4.5, so.
Not you. Give me a second so I can. Locations in the city, because I know it's in that. The temple, blah blah blah. I don't feel like actually finding it. I just know it holds either 6 or 8 people. The canoes. So it's up to you if you want to take both boats or not. They're both canoes.
Can we not give them a proper burial?
They risk becoming undead out in these jungles.
They risk becoming undead anywhere on this island.
No, I'm asking, can we not give them a proper burial?
Are you asking me or asking the party?
Us. Can we not do that?
I mean, you can.
We can, but we can also perhaps get them into the right hands. Perhaps give them another.
Oh,
chance
to
at
possibly
life.
bring them back.
Or to make sure they don't come back as undead, I guess. Yeah. God damn it.
I mean, I feel like as a cleric, I can see that they won't. I can give them a proper burial.
technically
Leaving
you're
them
not
out
wrong.
here might not guarantee it.
What if we have a funeral, a burning funeral? Funeral fire.
Fire.
Hey, there it is. Canoe holds up to 6 medium creatures, and that's really all you need to know. And you move 2 tiles instead of 1 when you travel in a canoe.
Nice.
If the notion is to move forward and not to worry about them, I would say we risk it and take them to Camp Vengeance with us and decide what happens with them there.
We have the boat. I suppose the proper burial would be the correct way to go.
Alright.
So,
Alright, so while you guys, since you guys are all deciding what you're doing, are you guys going to Camp Vengeance? Is that what we've decided on?
that is the plan. As far as
Alright,
I'm aware.
cool. Everyone gets a long rest, get your hit points back, half your spent hit die, all your spells, yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada.
Let's check the weather for tomorrow. It is raining. You don't have to roll your hit die. Your long rest, you get all your hit points back.
You said roll the hit die. You said it?
When? Just now?
Yeah, you did.
I said you get half your hit. You get all your spent hit die back. Half your spent hit die back.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
You don't have to use a hit die. No, I said you get some of them back. I'm not gonna roll to see if you guys get lost since you're traveling along the river. It's kind of impossible to get lost on a fucking river. But I am gonna roll those 3 encounters, or the chances of 3 encounters. 3d20. Nope. Your first day of travel is uneventful as fuck. And blah blah. You make it 2 squares. If anyone wants to do anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just moving back next to the next day.
That's fine.
Okay. The next day, it is a thick, almost tangible mist drowns out any vision past 15 feet. So this time I will roll to see if you guys get lost.
Shit.
So let me see the lost button. Oh wait, no, not that one. What does this one do? I forgot. Haha, that's what I'm looking for. Cool.
Could we travel slow enough that we make sure that we don't get lost, but maybe it just slows us down?
I would say yes.
But
However, on the travel, the see like the are you lost macro I have set up, I rolled in that 1. So
doesn't matter.
you guys kind of, the day ends and you guys realize you actually haven't made any headway. Like you guys got like turned around in the fog a few times. I could have been mean and sent you back to Camp Righteous, but I'm not.
I was going to ask.
I was not going to be that mean. But you do. you pretty much make like half a day's journey, so you don't even get a full square or full hex.
Oh,
Let's try
Okay.
this. Let's try this again for day number 3. It is dry and sunny. So somehow you've gone from rain to heavy fog to dry. and
oh,
sunny.
this island's in Maryland. Perfect.
Yeah, this island is Maryland. Congratulations, guys. Woo! So you guys will not get lost. Congratulations.
Woo.
And cool. So here's what we're gonna do. I didn't want to open up another one. I needed to do that. And because sorry, I just did not get you guys any encounters. I kind of wanted to because I wanted to try to get you guys more experience, but fuck off, not happening.
Eh.
All right, so mid to late afternoon, we'll say is when you guys finally see Camp Vengeance out in the distance.
Okay.
Do you guys have the full map, or do you see a black screen?
Black screen.
Motherfucker! I really wish it would not auto set to nighttime Shit. There's only some maps I would want the dungeons to be in nighttime. That's one that would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ow, mother.
What about now?
Perfect.
Cool. I'm gonna put your guys all up in the river up here, as if you guys are traveling. That's Tolka. We don't need Tolka anymore. Tolka's dead.
Ah!
Well, Dennis is on the boat behind us, but
I mean, you're not
Yeah.
wrong.
shit, Toka rises from the grave. Roll initiative.
Why did I see fucking... No.
Oh yeah, Turris is over there too.
You dingbat. I need all of you out in the river. That's why I was moving you out myself. Courtney, are you out, or did you bring yourself out or no? Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Do I need to bring out my character?
I did for you. You're good.
Okay.
Cool. If you guys don't have access to your character,
I do.
you should all have it. Good. You guys are good. I'm putting you there, but I'm going to say you're probably about like a mile out instead. So you see Camp Vengeance out in the distance. We'll let you, it's out in the distance. You're like traveling via, river. What's everyone's passive perception?
12.
13.
12.
I don't know where it is.
12.
It's below your skills.
I see it. Yours is a 12.
This passive wisdom perception, yeah.
Alright, you guys all of you kind of get hit with it at once. You can smell the death.
Oh god.
In this area.
Oh god.
Phew, something stinks.
Oh,
Like-
sorry, I farted.
And as you guys get closer and closer to the camp, I know like the map shows like no green grass, foliage, all that, but a lot of it is actually like the pits around it and everything. You can just see like the sludge and grime from multiple dead bodies. Some look fresh, as if like the creature just died. Some look like they've been dead for years, aka undead. But they're like so like surrounding all of this camp and up to about a half mile out are just hordes of bodies.
Oh, that's nasty.
Both undead and recently dead. And I'm gonna mass move you guys. As you guys get to about like right here, I don't know where. There you go. You hear a voice yell out from probably like one of the little palisades up here, and goes, "Oi! What do you fucking idiots think you're doing out in the river?"
I'll stand up on Negan's shoulder and wave, "Hi, we're coming your way."
Oh god. I guess as we're probably pulling up to the shore, I'd be like, "We've just come from Camp Righteous." I'll make sure thaumaturgy's on actually before I say that.
Do you have death wishes?
No.
And like, he climbs down, like he's like, "There's a few boats down at the river at the riverbank. Dock your boat there and stay there. I'm coming to you."
Will do. We'll wait for you.
Let me put him on the right layer. I don't like how he doesn't have a picture. It bothers me. Like, a lot. Where's his character sheet so I can actually like give you guys... There it is. You guys see a man like in its rusted, disgusting armor. You can tell at one point it probably was shiny and very. He looks like it must have been a prideful thing to wear. Now it just seems more like this is the only armor I have to survive this place. The man has just this large ginger beard. Like if he wasn't like a tall humanoid, and you guys are getting close, you could tell he's human. Like when you first see his beard, you would think that is a tall dwarf. That is how majestic this beard is, and dwarf-like it is. Anyone that wants to can make a religion check, because you see like this in the grime of his armor some sort of symbol.
Oh, my best stat.
Hey.
7.
What'd you say? Religion?
Yes.
Fuck.
God, you guys are doing horrible today.
So don't start.
Dolkadot, you know that this his armor bears the symbol of Tyr.
Okay. Oh, so you worship Tyr.
Yes.
That's what he responds.
He his response is like he looks down at his arm. He's like, well, yes, many of us here do. It's a noble god to follow behind.
Oh, that's so cool. How are we on the coast yet?
Yeah, you guys can move yourself onto the coast, like right by the boats and next to him.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump up and give his chest protector a good slap, and cast mending on it so it fixes it.
I mean, it's not broken; it's just dirty.
It fixes the rust and stuff.
That would be more of a prestidigitation spell. That would get rid of that.
Fucking disgusting.
You sick fuck.
That was my wife.
Really?
I feel like she's probably cussing you out, but you're muted and we don't know it.
She's laughing her ass off.
Yeah, it would be
Awesome.
more like prestidigitation that would get rid of all the rust and grime, not mending. But he looks at you all and he goes, "Why would you come to this forsaken place?"
We have need.
We all have need. You say, and he cuts it. You would bring the dead here?
Oh, they look like they're already here. I point all around.
He looks. He just gives an exasperated sigh. It's like you have just made one of the worst decisions you could have ever made coming here. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. With you guys arriving at Camp Vengeance and this bearded ginger telling you you've made the worst mistake you could have coming to this place. Yeah. So guys,
Still in the water.
yeah. So guys, that was episode 7 of Tomb of Annihilation. It was called Aftermath. I was expecting it to deal more with the dead bodies and not the shrine. If I'd known you guys would have got to finish the shrine, I would have named it something else. I should have called it the DM has lost control episode.
Second chance folly.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you that one. Let me transition back to my outro maps here. Let's do these outros here, guys. I'm actually gonna start with me because I never start with me. I usually end with me, and fuck you all. I'm O'Day.
Fuck you.
I run Caution Nerds. I am the DM. I'm the one with the most annoying voice here because I talk as I feel like I sound like fucking Chucky from Rugrats because my nose is always stuffed.
You do.
Fuck you.
We hate it.
I kind of get like a Butters from South Park vibe.
He does not sound like Butters.
Mike, do you know what inspiration is in 5e?
I'm fully aware.
You have anti-inspiration for the next 3 sessions.
Listen,
Come on.
I've been playing South Park Fractured But Whole for the last 4 days.
He
does not sound like Butters.
There's a different reason he said that.
Yep.
Just know, all the disadvantages are coming your way, buddy.
It's fine.
Yeah, I run this.
Wow.
I play D&D like 5 nights a week. 3 of them are streamed here live. You can catch us here. You can catch me and Courtney in almost every single one of those games. 'Cause she loves being a D&D player. This week on Wednesday, you can watch us play Storm King's Thunder. And if I could get my friends that play at the round table with me to stream live, you would see us play on Tuesdays, but you won't. But starting next week, we're going to do like a 0 session, getting together a session for... I'm going to start running Curse of Strahd, a horror-themed game. And both... I don't know why I'm pointing to my left, because that's to my right. These 2 people on my right. Both Courtney and Adriana will be playing in Curse of Strahd as well. Hopefully not as joke characters next time. So let's jump over to Courtney. Give us your little outro.
Hey guys, I just heard a really nasty ass noise, and I don't know who it came from. Okay, I'm Courtney Elias. You can find me on Twitch at Courtney Elias. You can also find me on Twitter. I'm pretty sure I'm about to change my name on Twitter to Courtney Elias just to make it easier.
Can you change your handle to Courtney Elias, or do you got to go through the whole shit?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it yet.
Well, find out.
I will.
Okay.
Either that or I'll change my Twitch name to Courtney Elias like it is on Twitter. I don't know which one I'm going to do. It's going to happen at some point. Like he said, I play in both of his live stream games here on Twitch. Wednesdays is Storm King's Thunder. Sundays, as is tonight, I play Tomb of Annihilation. I stream to my personal channel Mondays and Tuesdays typically. I don't really have anything going on Thursdays anymore. Thursday used to be Havoc in the Hinterlands night with Unmade Gaming, but that's over now.
A moment of silence for Havoc.
Pour some out for the dead Warlock.
Hey, the Warlock is not dead yet. Just throw that out there.
Half a hit point. Okay. You're right, she's not. You're right.
Ooh. I think you're gonna get anti-inspiration.
I may get an anti-inspiration next week. Let's see, Fridays I play in a playtest campaign called Savage Dawn, which is a bit of a prehistory type of game. And then Saturdays, with more 5e shenanigans, I hang out with Kit Battlebeard.
All right. You got more.
Oh, not really much more. Things happened tonight, but we all ended up with a long rest. It could have ended a lot worse.
And you now have an alchemy jug, so you no longer have to use a spell slot to create water.
Yes. That's good.
Next, let's jump over to Mike. Just because. Mike, how you doing?
I seriously wasn't drunk or high enough for this entire session. Like, everything that happened. I got nothing.
I mean, things happened.
I'm Spin Kick. I play on Spin Kick X whenever I get a chance. It's summertime, so I'm mainly Pokemon going outside, but I will be doing World of Warcraft streams pretty often coming up in the next few weeks.
I mean, I can stream them with you since we have characters on the same server now.
It's true. We can dual stream at the same time at that point.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm here every Sunday when we run this. With the summer schedule eventually winding down soon, it'll be more consistent.
Yes, it will.
And every other Wednesday, you can find me on O'Day's stream as well. As far as everything else goes, yeah, I'll be around. Right. I need to just go unwind from this one because
so much random shit. Let's jump over to Claude, the someone that tried to be the voice of reason tonight and every other night.
Hello, yes, hi. I'm Claude. I'm our bird wizard. We survived. We survived another day. No encounters today at all. But it was good. We got through. And I'm very much enjoying our wrap up. The individual that we're wrapping up with's new character. It was awesome meeting Dolphin. Rest in peace. Tolka, rest in peace. Boy, rest in peace, Zerus.
Yeah. And last but not least, the person that had to make a new character because she died a dishonorable goblin death.
Yes, I sure did.
Yeah.
That's me. I go by Catcher747 on Twitch and Twitter and all that shit. I don't really use them, so no point following me. I am now a druid, and I am a rock gnome, actually, so I'm tiny. Yeah.
You are tiny. You're very chipper.
Yeah. I was thinking more like a Chromie-esque kind of thing.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I gotta say that my vocal cords hurt a lot because my voice is normally pretty deep, and I was trying to speak at a higher pitch.
Oh, you can't do the gnome voice?
I can't do it.
My, you're a tall one.
I tried. I did. Actually, I don't know if you caught that when I first met Negan. Like, my, you're a tall one.
See you later.
It's good. Next week I get to test my different voices because there's a wide array of NPCs here for you to talk to, and I can't use the same voice for every single one of them.
I'm gonna bring beer next week.
And I'm going to put it out there now. If you guys make me have a conversation with myself, fuck you all.
Why would you give us ideas?
Yeah, why would you tell us that?
That's yourself.
What's going to happen is I'm going to ask Dave to come in and roleplay some of the NPCs for me.
Yes! Dave's awesome!
You and Dave role-playing is the ship I didn't need. Thank you.
You and Dave is the ship I didn't need.
Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys come back on Wednesday to watch us play Storm King's Thunder, and see you again next week for more Tomb of Annihilation. Bye-bye.
Bye!